Nicotine is a chemical found in tobacco plants. It's a stimulant that affects the brain, causing feelings of pleasure and addiction when smoked or vaped. It can also be found in some other plants like tomatoes and potatoes, though in much smaller amounts. Nicotine is what makes smoking addictive and can lead to health issues like heart disease and lung cancer. LSD, lysergic acid diethylamide, is a potent hallucinogenic drug known for its mind-altering effects. It can cause intense sensory experiences, such as visual hallucinations, altered perception of time, and heightened emotions. LSD acts on serotonin receptors in the brain, leading to profound changes in consciousness. It's commonly consumed orally, and its effects can last up to 12 hours. LSD is illegal in many countries, and its recreational use can pose risks, including psychological distress and unpredictable behavior. It has also been studied for its potential therapeutic applications in treating mental health disorders. Cannabis, also known as marijuana or weed among other names, is a psychoactive drug from the cannabis plant. Native to Central or South Asia, the cannabis plant has been used as a drug for both recreational and entheogenic purposes, and in various traditional medicines for centuries. Tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, is the main psychoactive component of cannabis, which is one of the 483 known compounds in the plant, including at least 65 other cannabinoids, such as cannabidiol, CBD. Cannabis can be used by smoking, vaporizing, within food, or as an extract. Cocaine, known colloquially as coke, is a powerful addictive stimulant drug extracted from the leaves of the coca plant native to South America. It is widely used for illicit recreational purposes and in medicine for local anesthesia prior to surgery. This stimulant is produced in various forms, with its street form being a fine, white crystalline powder. Immediate psychological effects of cocaine use include false confidence, euphoria, sexual arousal, psychosis, and agitation. Physical effects of use include increased heart rate, dilated pupils, and sweating. Other effects include increased energy and alertness, as well as decreased appetite and need for sleep. High doses of cocaine can lead to increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and increased body temperature. Psilocybin mushrooms, also known as magic mushrooms or shrooms, are hallucinogenic fungi containing the chemical compound psilocybin. Due to their psychoactive effects, magic mushrooms are popular recreational drugs. Traditionally used in indigenous societies for spiritual connection with the spirit world, magic mushrooms gained popularity in the 1960s hippie movement. Today, they are often abused at music festivals. There are approximately 200 species of hallucinogenic mushrooms distributed worldwide. Methamphetamine is a highly addictive synthetic stimulant drug that affects the central nervous system. Commonly known as meth or crystal, it exists in the form of white or blue crystalline powder. Methamphetamine increases dopamine levels in the brain, leading to intense euphoria, increased energy, and heightened activity. Meth is one of the important prescription medications for treating attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Additionally, meth is used alongside a low-calorie diet to treat individuals with severe obesity. Short-term, several weeks treatment with this drug is reserved for patients who have tried other weight loss methods such as diet, weight loss medications, and group therapy sessions without success. Alcohol is a psychoactive substance that can affect individuals' alertness and alter their perception and behavior. Alcoholic beverages are produced through the fermentation of various food substances such as grains, wheat, rice, vegetables, and fruits. Fermentation is a process by which yeast is introduced to the material from which the substance is to be extracted. The yeast breaks down the sugars present in the main ingredient and feeds on the starches present in it, resulting in the production of alcohol. Ketamine is a type of anesthesia used for both animals and humans. It also acts as a tranquilizer and is prescribed as a pain reliever for many patients. Compared to similar drugs, ketamine has fewer side effects, which is why it is widely used in operating rooms. This substance is odorless and tasteless, making it easy to add to any food or beverage without altering its taste or smell. Although ketamine is not recognized as a date rape drug, it is indeed one of the drugs used for this purpose, often targeting victims who are typically women. Ketamine is rapidly absorbed and distributed throughout the body, including the brain. Dimethyltryptamine, DMT, is a powerful hallucinogenic or psychedelic drug found in various plants and animals. Its consumption can induce an intense euphoric peak, causing the user's senses to be overwhelmed and experience things that may not actually exist. DMT is a mind-altering drug, known by street names such as Dimitri, the businessman's special, spirit molecule, chunga, or fantasy. People from various cultures, especially indigenous peoples, have been using it for centuries for ceremonial and religious practices, as well as recreation. DMT is one of the active ingredients in ayahuasca, a native South American psychedelic brew. People use this drug for a short yet potent journey, often referred to as a DMT breakthrough. Crocodile, in fact, is a chemical compound of morphine called desomorphin, which is a derivative of the drug heroin and has a very rapid and potent sedative effect. This drug was discovered in 1932, and its potency is 8 to 10 times stronger than morphine. The zombie drug form, which consumes the flesh of the user and destroys them from within, is a deadly and dangerous drug that first emerged in countries within the Siberian and Russian region. The name crocodile was chosen by Russians for this drug because its use causes the skin to turn green, and after a while the flesh of the body becomes completely rotten and decays. Ecstasy, also known as mdma, is a synthetic drug that induces feelings of euphoria, heightened empathy, and increased sensory perception. It typically comes in pill form and is popular in party settings for its ability to enhance mood and sociability. Users often experience heightened sensory experiences, including enhanced touch and sound perception. Fentanyl is a potent synthetic piperidine opioid primarily used as an analgesic. It is 50 times more potent than heroin and 100 times more potent than morphine. Its primary clinical utility is in pain management for cancer patients and those recovering from painful surgeries. Fentanyl is also used as a sedative. This drug produces effects similar to heroin and can be even more destructive. Steroids, also known as corticosteroids or anabolic androgenic steroids, AAS, are synthetic drugs that mimic the effects of natural hormones produced by the body. Corticosteroids, such as prednisone, are commonly used to reduce inflammation and treat conditions like asthma, arthritis, and skin disorders. Anabolic steroids, like testosterone, are used to enhance muscle growth and performance, often abused by athletes and bodybuilders. Heroin is a highly addictive opioid drug synthesized from morphine, a naturally occurring substance extracted from the seed pod of certain poppy plants. It is typically sold as a white or brown powder or as a sticky black substance known as black tar heroin. Heroin enters the brain rapidly and binds to opioid receptors, producing a euphoric rush followed by a sense of deep relaxation and contentment. However, this drug also depresses respiratory function, leading to slowed breathing and, in cases of overdose, respiratory failure and death. Methadone is a synthetic opioid medication used to treat opioid addiction and manage severe pain. It works by binding to opioid receptors in the brain, reducing withdrawal symptoms and cravings without producing the euphoric effects of other opioids. Methadone maintenance therapy helps individuals taper off addictive drugs like heroin while stabilizing their lives. It's also prescribed for chronic pain management. However, methadone can still be addictive and has the potential for overdose. Proper administration and close medical supervision are crucial to ensure safe and effective use of methadone in addiction treatment and pain management.